What to serve with the bird is a little complicated because it's not just turkey, is it?
No, it's all the fixings.
Appetizers, main course, a million side dishes, casseroles, gravy, cranberry. What? Cranberry? Why is that even a thing that we serve at Thanksgiving? Maybe you've got a lot of people at your house. Maybe you only have a few people. There's nowhere to set your wine glass because the decorative gourds are in the way.
Right. We each have our slot for the wine glass.
You've got people showing up at your house. Maybe it's your in-laws. Maybe you like them. Maybe you don't like them. Maybe there's lots of kids running around.
Maybe they're early. Maybe they're late.
Maybe they're late. Maybe they brought some unexpected dish.
Or an unexpected guest.
What do you give them when they show up to say, hey, welcome to my house. We're about to have Thanksgiving festivities. My go-to is you want to have a cocktail and a punch bowl ready to go. And I do suggest a wine-based cocktail. And not that I'm dissing other spirits and things like that. The reason I say wine-based cocktails because we're going to be serving wine throughout the meal and throughout the day. Let's just keep it consistent. Also, you don't want to get them hammered at the beginning with the appetizers.
If you give them a liquor-based cocktail, they might get wasted before the meal is served, and nobody wants a family feud on Thanksgiving.
Yeah. But let's also be clear. Uncle Bob's going to want his beer, so go ahead and have some beer on hand, and for those people, just here's your cooler.
Mm-hmm.
It's over here off to the side. Mm-hmm. For us classy people, we want a wine-based cocktail.
Mm-hmm.
I highly suggest doing, we're going to have a recipe on this one. It's really, really good. It's an apple white wine. What's it called?
Apple cider sangria.
Apple cider sangria. Caramel apple
cider sangria. Yes.
It's very sweet. It's got lots of great appliness to it. It's going to go with all your appetizers, right? So you've got maybe you've got a charcuterie board, a relish tray. Maybe you've got the cheese ball. What else? All the dips. The vegetable tray with some dip. We have all mingled, we have schmoozed, we have had our wine-based cocktail. We are sitting down for the main course. And the main course is, on Thanksgiving,
turkey.
And ham.
And
stuffing.
And
gravy.
And
mashed potatoes.
And
casseroles.
The green bean. With the soup, the onions.
Yeah. Broccoli and rice casserole. That's a big one at my family. Yeah, so many rolls. Too many rolls. You're never going to eat that many rolls.
No. Yeah. Sweet potatoes. Yams.
Oh, the sweet potatoes.
Candied yams with
sweet
potatoes,
the marshmallows, the brown sugar. I mean, we've got, breaking it down, we've got turkey, which can be super, super buttery. It's not generally fatty though, right? It's very lean. My house, it was always very dry. Well, don't tell Grandma. But it was very dry. We know how to make it better now. Ham, obviously, very fatty. Depending on if you glaze it or not, could be sweet, might not be. You've got your savory casseroles, and then you've got your sweet potatoes. Those are sweet. So the whole, all of that to say, you have a mixture of things on that table that you're going to be eating all together, and this needs to go with all of them. But I would say it doesn't really have to go with all of them. What you really need is a crowd pleaser. So instead of trying to find the perfect wine pairing for all of these different flavors,
that's impossible.
It is absolutely impossible. There's no way. Instead, find the wine that the majority of your guests are going to like. And that could be like, if they're all your friends and we know we all like Merlot, then put a Merlot on the table. If you don't know what everybody drinks, and you definitely want to write a red and a white option, which I'd say you do.
You do, yeah.
I would say you're going to be best going with a fruitier, lighter style red. I would actually grab that Pinot Noir, and that's going to be an easy one. If you want a little bit more sophistication, a Gamay would be really nice. I know, right? It's a lighter style French wine. Grenache would be good. Mourvedre, also an excellent choice for that. Now for your whites, I wouldn't go super light on your whites. I'd go a little bit heavier because it's got to stand up to all those like creamy dishes, right? The gravy and things like that. Honestly, that's whenever you pull out that oaky Chardonnay.
Yeah.
That's going to be its time to shine. But Viognier is always a good go-to
Oh, yeah,
for that
would be
too.
really good
Viognier
with
is
it.
fantastic. Albarino, it's a great Spanish
Mhm.
varietal that's going to stand up to everything. And if you want to go on the sweeter side, I mean, really, a Moscato or a Lambrusco is not bad.
Yeah.
I think that that's going to be right at home on your Thanksgiving
Yeah.
table. Those would be great options. So we've gotten our main course out of the way.
Sounds good. Main course is all 20 of them.
All 20 of them, and you are fat and happy. But then Aunt Carol starts bringing out those pies.
Ooh, and the Jello mold.
And the Jello mold.
Aunt Carol's famous
And
Jello
I
mold.
don't-
We have our pies. We have our pumpkin pie. We have our apple pie. We have possibly a cherry pie. There's always a chocolate pie and a pecan pie.
And the pecan pie. The point being, again, you are looking at a flavor explosion, and I will say the consistent thing is that they will all be extremely sweet. We're not talking about some semi-sweet, Melba toast with some honey on it. This is like very, very sweet. And generally the rule of like pairing desserts with wine is that the wine needs to be sweeter than your dessert.
That ain't gonna happen.
No, it's not gonna happen. So if you're doing some more chocolate desserts, that chocolate pecan pie, you're gonna get away with a heavier, like a bigger, bolder, like a Cab Sauv or a Merlot, maybe even like a Shiraz or a Petite Syrah. But also there are gonna be people at your party that's like me and just gonna be like, I don't want the pie, just give me that glass of wine. And for me, that Shiraz, like a really heavy, big, bold, dry red, that to me is heaven in a glass, and that is dessert. But also, you can go the complete opposite direction and just like a good old-fashioned port, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And then that will go with all of your desserts, but also you can have that person that's like, I just want the port.
Yep.
And I will sit here and drink that. And you can serve that cooler or even warmed up a little bit. It's especially if you're in a colder area. Here we get Thanksgiving can either be frigidly cold or it can be 80 degrees.
Yep.
Never know.
Nope, because Texas.
Because Texas. So that depends on what you want. The other thing I would say, sparkling wine. Always great for
that would be
dessert.
good.
Yeah, especially some kind of Prosecco, a sparkling d'Asti would be great. Again, you can bust out that Lambrusco again. That's going to be great to go with your desserts. It's fantastic.
It is.
But the point being with Thanksgiving, like, your options truly are endless. And I understand that that can be like super overwhelming, especially if you have a crowd and you're trying to please everyone. And so really find out what your friends or your family want to drink if you can. I know that's not always a possibility, but that's going to be your best bet for really crowd pleasing. And worst case scenario, you're hosting. Drink what you want.
Yeah, serve what you like.
Serve what you like. Or if you're going
We can either drink it or not.
Yeah. The other side is if you're going to someone else's house,
Bring what you like.
bring what you like, and who cares what they're serving? You have your wine right there. So that's gotten me out of a few jams. I'll go to a place for Thanksgiving. It's like, oh, we only have beer. And it's like, oh, well, I brought a bottle. And I brought an opener. Oh, and look, I also brought a glass. Thanks. I'll just be over here in the corner drinking this. I've only done that a few times, many times, all the time. But if you do that, bring all your own accoutrement because they don't always have those things. Anything else? Any other?
Okay, real quick. Favorite Thanksgiving appetizer, and what would you drink with it?
Favorite Thanksgiving appetizers? I love just the vegetable tray.
Okay.
Really,
what would you
like,
drink with it?
super easy. I mean, look, I know I said don't serve straight up wine with your appetizer, but man, that's a Sauvignon Blanc thing right there.
Okay. I like the dips. I like the crackers or the chips and the dips, and
The cheese ball?
not the cheese ball. Not a fan of the cheese ball or the pimento cheese.
Oh man, I love
But
pimento cheese.
give me the dips, give me the crackers, give me the chips, and honestly, with the appetizer, I'll drink whatever's open.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, favorite main course, meat and side.
I love turkey. I love
Okay.
it. I love the turkey, and I have a real soft spot for the broccoli and rice casserole.
Oh, okay.
As a kid, I loved broccoli, so whenever that one came out, I was like, ooh, broccoli.
Yay.
And also, it's super unhealthy because there's a crap ton of like.
Yeah. They took
weird-
anything good in the broccoli and smothered it in the cheese.
And not just like cheese, we're like cheese whiz.
It's the Velveeta cheese whiz. Yeah.
It's Velveeta and cheese whiz and rice, and like I think there's like soup seasoning in there or something like that.
What would you drink with it?
Oh man, okay, that is such a tough one. I'm gonna say beignet.
That's mine is the turkey, mashed potatoes, no gravy.
Oh, give me all the gravy.
And a little bit of the cranberry with viognier. That's my maybe a little bit of the ham, but give me the turkey, give me the mashed potatoes.
Yeah, I want the turkey and the mashed potatoes. You're
and
right.
the viognier.
But I do want the gravy, and I want that gravy on everything.
Oh no, the gravy doesn't touch any of my stuff.
Oh, hold on, real quick, while we're on mains.
Okay.
Stuffing or dressing? Because we are in Texas. Dressing is a thing.
Don't like either.
You don't? Do you know the difference?
No.
So stuffing was actually up in the bird.
Stuffed,
as the name implies, whereas dressing is basically the same stuff, but it's made separate of the bird. And my grandmother always made dressing. We called it stuffing because we didn't know, but it was technically dressing.
So stovetop is dressing, and the one you don't see being cooked is stuffing.
Yeah, so they stuff it up in the bird, they cook it, and they pull it out afterwards and serve it separately.
Okay.
And I personally like dressing more than stuffing, but that's because that's what I grew up with. That's what my grandmother made.
Speaking of things in the bird, do you like the gizzards and livers?
No.
That can go.
No, I feed that to the dogs. They love it.
Okay, so we've done the main course, dessert. What's your favorite dessert, and what would you drink it
I just
with?
want the wine. At that point, I am so stuffed. And honestly, I'm not a big sweets person anyway, so I don't like a lot of sweets. I will have the tiniest sliver of pumpkin pie, though.
Oh.
And I mean, we're talking like a sliver.
I am the biggest sweet tooth. It doesn't matter how full I am. There's always room for dessert. If there is, you brought up that chocolate chip pecan pie. I will go into a sugar coma eating a piece of that. It is
too
so sweet. But I will eat the tiniest sliver of it. But my favorite has got to be a piece of chocolate pie with whipped cream on top of it, with a glass of Shiraz or a bold red.
And I was with
that sweet pie with that dry red wine, just chef's kiss.
I will say my tiny little sliver of pumpkin. At that point, I'm drinking whatever red is open, and maybe it's not the perfect pairing, right? But I want the red that's already opened. And I want my little teeny tiny sliver of pumpkin pie because I do love it, but I can't eat more than that. And it's not oh my gosh, I'm watching my hips. Like,
no,
look,
like there
has
is
nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
It is, I'm fully understanding that I have gorged myself on food, and also I just don't care for sweets that much. So
I'll take your piece of pie.
You can have it. It's fine.
And your wine.
No. No. Give me my wine.
All right. Well, I think that gives us really good ammunition for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Lots of options.
Let us know what you guys serve.
Yeah.
What works and what doesn't work. And also, if you do something untraditional at Thanksgiving, I would love to hear about it.
What do you do for Thanksgiving? What do you do? What do you serve? What are your favorites? What are your favorites?
And I have a dish that is always on our Thanksgiving table here.
Okay.
That is, I guarantee you, not on anyone else's Thanksgiving table, and it wouldn't be Thanksgiving without it. Do we want to do that, or do we want to do a separate video with that?
Tell you what, shoot us a comment and we'll send it to you.
So you send us what is your untraditional thing that is on your Thanksgiving table, and I will tell you mine, and not only that, but I'll include the recipe for it.
Ooh.
I think I have it.
Well, you can make it up because you probably know it by heart.
I do.
There you go.
It's very near and dear to my heart. So, and it is. I have never once seen it on anyone else's Thanksgiving table, and it has been on my Thanksgiving table since I was the earliest memories I have.
I don't even know what it is. So once this video's out, I'll be commenting on it.
All right.
All
Let
right.
us know.
Sounds great.
Everyone have a wonderful, happy, safe Thanksgiving.
We are prepared. Yes, happy Thanksgiving, guys.
With your family or your chosen family, whichever one you're with. Just be safe out there.
One of my favorite quotes is, "Friends are the family you choose along the way." Cheers.
Cheers.